एक interview.
Dal, you're most welcome in our studios.
Thank you very much, Shushma. It's really, really nice to be here.
I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said that we are very proud of you because you are one of the first Canadian artists who is so popular in Canada, in the United States, and in England.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear that quite a bit, and it's kind of exciting. But I still don't feel any different. The English market, or the England market rather, is really it's exciting to be in, and I hear all these stories and press releases coming from England that you're doing this and you're doing that, and it's really fabulous. I can't wait to get over there.
Is it true that you are almost you are number 3 in the English charts?
Yes, yes. In the English Asian charts, that's over in Europe.
Now your album that was released, Beat the Rap. Which song out of that is it? The album?
The whole album. The whole album is number 3. Yeah.
Now, how does that work out? Now, people release singles and people release albums. Now, a single can be popular or can go to number 1, number 3, number 10, number 49, and then there are albums that are popular.
Right.
So you have never released.
I haven't released a single, and so the whole album is charted.
Now, would you be considering releasing singles? Or
actually, we are planning on releasing a single, but only in the English-speaking market across the world. And that we're going to be coinciding with the video, which we'll be showing later on here.
Now, the most interesting thing about your singing is that you have English and Punjabi words. And that must be quite unique for the English market.
Yes,
or for
that's
Canadians.
what... For the English-speaking market, I believe I'm the only Asian artist to break into the English-speaking market using both different languages. You know, Punjabi and Hindi, and also English.
Yeah.
And I think it's the music, because the music has that, you know, sort of Asian Western touch.
Right, right.
And the English market likes that. They think it's unique and exciting. So I'm getting a lot of support from Z95.3, and in the Asian market here, why it's doing so well is the video shop. Indrajit and Tej have just put in so much promotions that they've really helped me sell a lot here in Canada.
Now, it's interesting that you're a Canadian artist, and you live here in Vancouver, and you went all the way to England to make an album, and you're soaring high in the English charts over there. Now, there is a great difference between distance-wise in Canada and England. How do you manage all that?
Well, lots of long-distance phone calls and late-night bills. It's kind of good for me being from Canada, because it's intriguing to England, to people that are in England. They're going, oh, here's a Canadian. We've never really had a Canadian enter the market in such a big way before.
Right.
And so it's really exciting for me to be Canadian. And my record company, Audio Rec in England, is pushing the fact that I am Canadian. And so it's a big seller. It helps.
You just mentioned that 95.7, is it?
Z95.3.
Z95.3. It's a new FM station that plays rap, rock, heavy metal, all sorts of music. And it just started about a couple of months ago in Vancouver.
Right, right.
Now they have picked up your song, Kabhi Kabhi, and they're playing that, or they're playing the full album?
They're playing 3 songs off the album, and Kabhi Kabhi is one of them. And they're really excited about it. I was speaking with them the other day, and they are really excited that I'm doing this. And so if anybody wants to hear anything off the album, just call into Z95.3 and they'll play it.
And they'll play it.
They're really excited about it, yeah.
Well, our station, Rim Jim, plays your songs.
Yes.
Every day, I understand, when we have a request time, one of the songs is for sure requested, if not 2. But the most exciting thing, which when you called me, and I was very excited, that was that you are also going to be featured on Much Music.
That's right, that's right.
But the song that you have chosen baffles me. Why did you choose Kabhi Kabhi?
Well, Kabhi Kabhi, one of the reasons I chose to put it on the album was because when I was a youngster, I really liked it. It was, you know, it came out in the movies, and I thought the movie was great. And so it is a takeoff from the actual film Kabhi Kabhi. And the video portrays a lot of what's going on today with, you know, with the youth and stuff of our community. You know, with with the marriages and stuff. And I don't want to say anything more about the video just because I want people to take a look at it, and it's really well done.
We will be showing the video in our program in a few minutes, but I understand you're also a lot interested in the youth of today. And also the first time you and I met, it was about Punjabi. How to retain your Punjabi language.
Yes,
Are you
exactly.
still gung-ho about that?
Yes, I am. We've recorded a children's album to help kids learn how to speak Punjabi, and we've also recorded the same album teaches kids that can't speak Punjabi how to speak English, or sorry, that can speak Punjabi, and it teaches them how to speak English at the same time.
Right.
And yeah, I'm doing a lot of work in the community, just just as myself, going out and telling kids that, hey, if you have a dream, go for it. You don't have to be in a gang or be whatever to be accepted. You can just do your thing. Matter of fact, there's a conference happening this weekend on Saturday in Richmond at the Executive Inn. And it's for the youth of Vancouver to come down. It's free lunch and the whole works. And I'll be down there. I'm speaking as well, and just on how to just be yourself and follow your dream. If you want to do something, do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't.
Something that you have done
Exactly.
You wanted to be a singer ever since you were a little kid?
Yes. Well, I guess everybody really has that dream, don't they? Everybody wants to be somebody.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people just don't. They get caught up in the rut of wanting to do something but do something else because it's safer.
That's right.
And so it takes a lot of work, and it's a big risk, but the payoffs are fabulous.
Do you think you have the support of your family? That's why you've been able to do it, or is it on your own metal?
I think my family has not said don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. But they've been, they're very Indian.
Yeah.
And so they were kind of like, is it safe? If you feel you can really do it, do it. Don't look back.
Right.
But if you're not going to take the full step, then don't do it.
Yeah.
And so I said I'm going to take the full step, and yeah, they were very encouraging and told me to go ahead.
Well, it's fantastic because you've pushed it and gone your way. I think it's paid off, and soon we will be seeing you throughout Canada on all the pop stations.
That's
Much Music
right,
being
yes.
the first one.
Yes.
And we are very proud to show your video today. And tell me, I know you don't want to tell me the whole story about the video, but I know that you filmed it in such a way that it looks so exciting. So shall we show the video?
Sure, but before we do that, I just want to say that this is the world premiere of the video.
Oh, great.
And I'm really happy to have it premiere to the Asian community, to the East Indian community of Vancouver before it's played anywhere else in the country or out of the country. England hasn't seen it yet. Much Music won't be featuring it for another couple of weeks. So this is the world premiere, and I'm glad I could show it in our community first.
We are very proud to show it, and why don't you announce the video yourself and we'll put it on air.
Okay, this is Kabhi Kabhi / Always Always.
Dal, you're most welcome in our studios.
It's really, really nice to be here, Shushma. It really is.
You are a very well known now in our community, also in England and the USA, upcoming pop singer. If I said that, how would you feel?
It feels good. It feels really good, actually. It's been a lot of work, and I don't feel any different, but I hear that. That's what I hear.
You've just recently released a CD, a record, a cassette called Beat the Rap.
Right.
How is the sale of that particular album coming up? Is it your first album, first of all?
Yes, it is. It's my first album, and sales are incredible. It's doing very well here in Canada. It's breaking a lot of records. And in England, it's just sweeping the charts out there, so it's doing really well.
I know the first time I ever heard about you, we did a little promo of one of your videos, and it was called Agvangu Machiye.
Yes.
And I looked at that and I said, and that was a time when Johnny Z was here.
Right.
And I thought to myself, this artist has a lot of, pizzazz, and maybe he should sing full time. And I didn't know that you were, interested in singing. So how long have you been interested in singing?
I've been singing for a few years. I've taken some professional lessons, opera and jazz and pop. And I just recently started taking the business seriously about 2 years ago, when I decided this is what I wanted to do full time.
But being a Canadian artist and releasing or getting your album pressed in England, isn't it sort of too far away?
It
Is there
is.
a company in Canada which does that?
There isn't anybody in Canada right now in the Asian market that is large enough to handle something like this. There are a few releases, but they haven't been to this extent where the quality is very, very high, and I just wanted to keep everything basically very hot.
Now, of course, your album is also released in England, and I
Yes.
understand it's in the English charts too.
Yes, it is.
What number is it?
Last I heard it was 3.
Number 3.
And I've heard rumors of it going to number 1, but we'll see.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And what about the Canadian charts? Have you made any dent in the American or the Canadian?
No, not yet.
No.
Not yet. And we just started to get airplay on Z95.3, which is the new radio station here in town. And they're playing it a lot. And I've been hearing from people out on the streets, yeah, we heard your song on the new radio station. And they're really surprised to hear this Punjabi song on an English radio station. So it kind of perks their ears up a little bit, and they're really surprised.
Out of the album, there are about 7 or...
There's 7 songs and
and
one's a remix. One's an
Right.
extended remix.
Okay, so which is the one which you think 95.7 plays the most out of all of them?
They're right now playing the remix the most. It's called Let's Dance.
Now, I understand that in the next little while, your music will also be featured on Much Music on TV.
Yes.
And
yes.
which item out of that will be featured?
It'll be Kabhi Kabhi.
Oh my God.
Always, always. Yeah. One of your favorites, I know.
One of my favorites. We get a lot of requests for that on Rim Jim, I know that. Every Friday night that I had done the program on Rim Jim, I get Kabhi Kabhi at least once, if not twice.
Wow, that's
Every
fantastic.
Friday night. Now, is it the one which is inspired by the movie Kabhi Kabhi?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Now, we do have the video. Before I go into the video, I also want to ask you, the song has got a Hindi, Punjabi touch in it, and also the English music.
Right.
But what are you trying to say in this particular song?
I basically, it's kind of the same song as the Hindi film Kabhi Kabhi, and I wanted to basically just bring it to the youth of today and say this is a song that was really popular way back when,
Right.
and this is what it is. So I wanted to bring it out again and bring it out so that it would be more modern, more hipper kind of, and with the English in it. And it's kind of like a scenario of what's happening today, you know, kind of like arranged marriages and this and that, and, you know, you don't always get the person you want.
Broken hearts.
Exactly,
and so on
broken
and so
hearts and the scenario, which is happening so much nowadays.
Tell you're doing a lot of stuff for the youth as well. I understand in this weekend there is the Youth of 90s
Conference.
Yes, are you taking part in that?
Yes, I am. It's going on this Saturday at the an inn in Richmond. I forgot its name right now. But yeah, I'll be down there, and I think we're going to have kind of an open talk session where I'll just be there and kids can blast their questions at me regarding broadcasting or whatever. I've been a broadcaster for a few years, and in the music industry, because I'd like to see more kids involved in what they want to do. If they want to play music, I say go for it and don't look back.
Are you going to let us show your song on air?
Yes, I am. Actually, this will be the official worldwide showing of this song, Kabhi Kabhi.
Today?
Today, on air. This is the first time, and then after that, you'll be able to see it on Much Music, and also BCTV and other stations will start carrying it very shortly.
We are very proud to be the first one to be able to show the official song, which has been recorded for Much Music, and it's being played on our program.
I'm very glad to present it
And
here.
I am so glad that you came to our studios, and I wish you all the best of luck, and I want all the rest of the songs that you've sung all done up.
I will do them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.